was diagnosed with FOP when I was 10 months old.
About 5 years old.
At age 3.
I was diagnosed when I was 5.
FOP is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva.
It's a catastrophic disease that affects the musculoskeletal system. Children with FOP look normal at birth, except for a telltale malformation of the great toe.
We feel like we live in a prison inside our body.
Toughest part of living with FOP? Just obviously the lack of mobility, not being able to do things for yourself a lot of times.
I would go to bed sleeping on my left arm, woke up with it bent in a 90-degree angle, not straightening. And night after night, something else would freeze. Able to walk up the steps one night, not down the next.
I see amazing people in the FOP community. They're amazing.
I want to thank everybody for being here today and welcome to the 2016 Drug Development Forum.
The Drug Development Forum is a place for researchers, pharmaceutical companies, academia, and families to come together to hopefully touch all aspects of people with FOP.
Raina was diagnosed this past December, 2 months after her 4th birthday.
It's a little different when you're sitting around a table together or listening to somebody who might be willing to say a little something in a conference that is yet to be published. So I think it speeds things up.
People are realizing now that answers to rare diseases will likely solve more common problems.
We understand the disease a lot better now than we did 2 years ago. The research community has really made great progress in advancing the knowledge around the pathophysiology of the disease and how we can study it in cells, in animals, and in humans.
The pace of development compared to a lot of other diseases that I work with is phenomenal. You know, you almost pinch yourself to think there's been so much developed in a short space of time, and hopefully that progress will continue.
I think that the development of a treatment and potentially a cure is definitely within our reach.
Coming here also brings together all the clinicians that are doing FOP research and are involved in our clinical trials. So these are opportunities for us to all get together and take time out of their busy schedules to sit and talk with them.
This particular type of meeting is very valuable, both for the opportunity to meet the patients, because those are really the inspirations as to why we do our research.
You know, we're in our labs, we're in our offices, and sometimes, you know, we can lose track of really the reality of people living this horrible disease, and meeting the families, meeting the people is really brings a message home.
There's a drive that you carry with you when you leave from this meeting. And it's difficult to put into words, but it focuses us on really finding out what it is that is the causative agent underlying this disease.
At approximately 1 year of age, I developed a lump to my head.
Everyone really wants to help these patients. This is the reason why we all became scientists, why we all became doctors.
What makes it work, it is, I think, the people who created IFOPA and the face of the patients. So it's hard to think about the competitive nature when you're looking at the patients and seeing how much they have hope and would benefit from a therapy.
I'm really here to learn from the great scientists who are here, to hear about the clinical development, their updates, especially from Regeneron and Clementia. Really pulling for them. I'm hoping that they'll be successful.
So I envision a day where a patient will be able to take a drug chronically and have a life just like somebody who doesn't live with FOP.
Years ago, I dreamt that in my lifetime, I would be able to sit down at a desk, pick up a pen, now probably it's a computer, and write a prescription and hand it to a patient and say, take this pill for the rest of your life, or take this infusion every few weeks, and you will turn what's now a nightmare disease into nothing more than an inconvenience.
I take away hope from this conference. Years ago, you didn't have the same feeling that you have now, knowing that you have all these people in a room caring about FOP, wanting to help people with FOP, help families. It's hopeful. That's what I get from it. I'm just hopeful.